Hey everybody, it's Eric McGinnis. Went to court this week, lost. It was horrible, you know. Kate motherfucking Stone wore her green. She thought it was cute. Green means go, motherfuckers. Why do I use cannabis, or why have I used cannabis in the past? And the reason is because the cost of it is a lot less than $1,300 a bottle or $1,500 a bottle for medicine that a lot of people out there can't afford at all. And where do I get my, she kept asking me, oh, that's further down the list. And if I could pass the buck on my HIV, who would I give it to? And that'd be nobody, because, you know, I fucking hate that I got it, and I don't want anybody else to have it, so that's why I always protect myself. What do I do for a living? I work for Weedbox Television, and that's my job. You know, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. 5, if I have anything that belongs to you, because I've been asking for my shit back, maybe I have stuff that belongs to other people, get at me and I'll get it back to you. Did I really see a UFO? Yes, and I posted the video of a couple of times that we saw UFOs. So they're out there and they want to come here, but they're like, y'all don't even have legal weed yet? And then they don't want to hang out with us. They're probably all in Colorado right now. She kept asking me, where do you get your weed? I get my weed from the same place. I get this from the same place I get it now, from the government research facility in Alabama. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. The weed they have in the lockup, government weed. I know, right? And they're just willing to let me hang out on the fucking limb for it or whatever the fuck, but it comes from the government. If you had a dream job, what would your dream job be? And I had my dream job, and I miss my kids, and I love them. And hopefully I'll get to be a dad again one day. Number 9. Cannabis cures a lot of diseases, and I think that's what the problem is they don't know how they're going to make money off of it. I get asked this question all the time. Well, how will we make $1? How will we make $1? How will we make... You can't even get a motherfucker to send you $1, so how will we make $1 off of cannabis? And my standard answer, and I'm sticking to it, is I don't give a shit how you make money from it. You know, it wasn't given to you to make money off of in the first place. It was given to people to heal people, and that's what it's here for. And I'll understand, like we found a lady who's selling patches, you know? Y'all know who invented the patch. Y'all know who invented the patch. And did I ask for anything in return from it? No. And I don't see why people want to get patents on stuff that doesn't belong to them, that they got for free, that was given to the world freely. That's all I've ever done, is given stuff to you freely. I didn't ever ask for anything. I didn't ask Sherry to buy me half the equipment she did. She did it out of her own loving heart, you know? And that's what it's about. Cannabis is about the love, and I don't understand why all the hate when it's all about love. And shit, it's fucked up. Like, I'll post pictures about when my system was shutting down and I thought I had pancreatic cancer and everything, and I had diabetes at the time. And my blood sugar would be so high, and I'd take a couple of caps, and then boom, it would go back to a normal level. And by the time I got out of the hospital, I didn't even have diabetes again. I never had to stick my finger again, you know. And truth be told, I'd rather have AIDS than diabetes any day of the week. Those guys have to go through everything, and you know, shit, I never understood until I walked walked a mile in a man's shoes that had diabetes, and I understand now, you know. And I totally understand what it's like to fucking have a disease and not know what's going to happen, but I keep on keeping on, and I don't see why I can't be left to my own devices to figure out what works for me in America. Being a veteran, being a fucking grown-ass man. I don't understand why the laws are so antiquated, and I don't understand why Rick Perry is so late in the game. And why it's okay for people to have these fucking drugs that will knock you the fuck out and just ruin your lives. I've seen so many people on Oxycontin, and so many people on scissor and all that other shit that's no good for you. It has no fucking medical value at all. Yet they keep prescribing it every day, and I don't understand it at all. But you know, who am I to say anything about that? You know, and people all the time, they're just like, well, we know more than you do. Well, I'm sure you do, but you don't know more about cannabis than I do. You know, in 1963, there's a study that they've proved that cannabis cures cancer, cures brain cancer. You know, I have a friend, his wife just died from brain cancer. She could have been using the same, you know, and who's to say what would have happened? And yet, these people tell us in the state of Texas and other states, only 23 states have medical marijuana. And they tell us that, oh no, it's a bad drug, it hasn't been studied. We've been studying cannabis since the 60s. People have been studying, I know people have been studying cannabis 50, 60 years. And you know, look at Willie Nelson, he's still kicking, alive and kicking, he looks strong. I don't understand it. I don't understand why they would rather take these drugs that break down your system, break down your will, addict you, and they continue to put these people on these drugs, and nobody seems to care what it's doing to their families. Nobody cares, you know. And they talk about, well, what if you get high and you hang out with kids? There's never been a problem with that. I've known plenty of high people that hang around kids and their kids turn out just fine. What about getting high and driving? When you get high, you don't drive, you stay the fuck at home and you eat. I don't understand what the studies, what else they need to study. And you know, that's just me. I don't understand, when I don't understand something, I like to ask questions, and the people that ask questions are the ones that they try to fuck over. But I'm still here. You know? I don't do coke. I don't do heroin. I don't do any of these other fucking drugs that are out there. You know, they tested me, and all I had in my blood was THC. That's it. And that scares people. I don't understand why that scares people. That a man can be on his deathbed, have a little THC in his system, and he looks healthy again. He's healthy again. He's able to go out and play golf. He's able to, you know, I played golf all summer long with my dad, and that was something that we hadn't done since I was 8 years old. You know? And I have, you know, it's crazy. I have favorite golf balls and shit. I got this one right here in Lubbock in 2013, and that's my favorite golf ball ever. You know, it's like, I don't understand why people can't just leave people to figure out what's good for them because they can't make $1 off of it. And that's a lie, because look at how much tax money that Colorado's made just off of selling weed. And then, you know, if you can't handle it, if you can't handle a dosage, then don't do it. Just like I couldn't handle those Xanax. We were running around, you know, I was taking Xanax all the time because I couldn't handle it. It's not good for me. I know it works for me. I'm a grown-ass man, and I don't understand why people aren't left to their own devices in America, the land of the free, the home of the brave. You know, I don't understand. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness doesn't seem to exist anymore. It's life, liberty, and do what the fuck we say, or we'll lock you the fuck up. It doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to be back in Denton July 13th, and I need y'all to show up if you're going to show up for me. You know, I've always shown up for you, and I need help. They've already taken my son because I chose to smoke marijuana, and they think that that's the worst thing that a person can do. And y'all know me, I'm not a bad guy. I may get mad sometimes and ramble off the mic and cuss the fuck and say whatever I want to fucking say. And I'm sure that that my language and how I've called women out of their names and like that. And I apologize for that. And I will not call another woman a bitch ever again because it's disrespectful. And I'm sorry to all the people that I've ever cussed out when I've been mad. And you know, I'm sorry for that. I'm not sorry for smoking marijuana. I've never been sorry for that, and I never will be. I'm not sorry for any tincture I've made. I'm not sorry for any recipe that I've given to people so they can help themselves. I'm not sorry about that, and I never will be. And you'll never get me to say I'm sorry. And you'll never fucking break me to make me say that. Because I've done nothing wrong. All I've done is take plants that have been given to all of us by God per the Bible. Genesis chapter 1, verse 11. Genesis chapter 1, verse 12. There's another one in there too that some congressman in Oklahoma spilled out that, you know, the same Bible that y'all read is the same one that we read. All we do is smoke a little ganja from here and now. And yes, Kate Stone, I did ask somebody to send me some weed, and they got right on it, and they sent me a box filled with Marinol capsules, and I got my THC. That's who I was talking to. I was talking to the government. So, it's whatever. And thanks for throwing me under the bus. It's nice under there. I didn't really get hurt. Oh, and Chris, if you ever need anything, you know how to get at me. Because I'm still your dad. I'll always be your dad. Always. Always, always. And if anybody puts their hands on you, all you gotta do is pick up the phone and call me. And I'll send the Black Hawk.
I'm gonna say enough with the nostalgia for today. You on the fairway?